Hello everyone, I hope you are doing well. This is part 2 of Pandas AI Assistant, where we will be playing with Pandas dataset using Python Sketch package. And guys, one more thing, where in the very first session of this particular package, we have explored the capabilities of Pandas Sketch, and along with we have performed lots of stuff related to this package. All right. So to watch this video, I will recommend to watch the part 1 of Pandas AI using Sketch package. All right. So let's go to the Jupyter notebook. So guys, first of all, let's say I have to import the necessary library, right? And then I am reading the data and I am displaying the data. So by default, this sketch library can proceed only for 20 columns. So I'm going to reset the column limit. So just recap from the very first session. Let's say in the very first session, we have discussed only about the ask function from this sketch, right? So let me write once again. Let's say, can you give me a friendly names with description, right? With description of each column. All right, guys. And I want this output as an HTML list. Simple. Okay. Now let me run this. So data frame has no attribute sketch. Okay. So let me import this library, right? So sketch, simple concept. Now let me run this. So guys, you can see here, this particular sketch.ask is displaying each column from the data frame with description. So a row ID, a unique identifier of each row in the data frame. Order ID, again, this is the unique identifier. This is the ship date and the ship mode, right? You can see the segment of the customer to which the customer belongs. It means, let's say this is displaying the data dictionary of your each column from the data frame. Okay, it means what is the column name and what is the meaning of that column. So these kind of examples, let's say we have already explored in the last session. Okay, so that's why I am saying you can watch that particular session, and I will be share that link in the description below. All right. Now guys, let me ask the very first query here. So df.sketch.howto, right? This is the another function from this library. And here, let's say data type of each column, right? How we can, find out. So you can see here, simple, you can write here df.dtypes and you can, get the result. All right. Now let me ask, some more query. So df.sketch.howto, and here, let's say reason why sales. Simple. So here, guys, group the data frame by reason and some of the sales. And based on that, it is displaying the visualization as well. All right. But here we have to import the another library that is called matplotlib. So import matplotlib.pyplot as plt. Now I can run this. So guys, you can see here, I have grouped the sales, okay, based on the reason. Then I am going to plotting the chart, right? Very interesting. Now, similarly, let's say, let me write some different way, df.sketch.howto, and here, reason why sales with quantity. Simple concept. And here, guys, look at this, right? Interesting. So guys, this line is giving, some error. Okay. So, some mistake in this particular, let me correct this. So let's say reason sales equal to df, and I am taking, a 3-column, let's say a reason, or let me, change in above line as well. So here, I am taking reason. All right. And I am taking sales and quantity. Okay. Then I'm going to group by based on reason. Now let me run this. And now let me, show you the sales dot head. All right. And let me perform the aggregated as sum. Okay, that's fine. It is giving us some error. Okay, so let me rephrase this query in different way. Let's say df.sketch.howto. In case if this particular So for an example, let's say reason and category wise sales and profit and visualize using Plotly. Let me run this. So guys, now let me try with this. And now let me run this. So guys, you can see here, right? Now it is working fine. The same thing in the above query, let's say we have supply, reason, and reason wise sum of sales and quantity. Right now, let's say I am saying, give me a reason in category wise sales and profit. And that visualization I need using the Plotly library. So look at this. So df.group by reason and category, and I need aggregated sales for sum, and the profit is also sum. Okay, then I am going to visualize this. Very, very interesting. All right. Now let me ask some different query, df.sketch.how-to, and let's say month-wise sales, right? Month-wise sales with profit, and create a single chart, right? Okay, so now let me run this. And guys, you can see here, right? It is importing right now the necessary library, and it is going to group by the data based on the order. And from the order date, it is extracting the month, and then it is going to give you the sales and profit. Now let me copy and let me paste here. So now you can see here, right? So this is the month name, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on and so forth. In case you want, then you can use this concept as well, right? Now you will have those particular month name. So it is explaining, right, these kind of details in pandas, or you can say that with the combination of your visualization library, right? It is a very, very interesting. Okay. And now let me, write this query, the same query in different way. So sketch.how-to, let's say, month-wise sales with profit, and create a single chart, where sales should be in column chart and profit in line chart. Okay, so are you understanding, right? Now let me run this. So guys, now I'm going to copy this code. So this code is a long, right? So I'm going to importing the necessary library. So guys, it is, putting, some necessary comments as well. Okay, so every user can understand what does this particular line. Now let me, and it is going, it is writing, some abbreviation of the month name as well. Now let me run this. So guys, it is giving you the different chart, right? Based on the month, and the same, chart based on the month for the profit, right? It's a very, very interesting. Okay, but it is not going to create a, single chart, right? Okay, so you can play with this particular concept, okay? And now let me perform, let's say, df.sketch dot how to, and I want give me summary statistics. Let me run this. So guys, look at this. Okay, so it is giving me a summary statistics. All right, so we can, pandas df.describe unique. Let me check. Okay, and the quantile, that's fine. Let me, rephrase this query again. So give me a summary statistics using describe function. Now let me see. Simple guys, df.describe, right? So we can paste here. Similarly, look at this, df.sketch.how-to, and here, can you perform time series analysis based on sales and quantity, okay? Using, let's say, Plotly or simple, let me remove this, then we'll see. So guys, okay, that's fine. Now let me copy this and let me run this. So guys, it is giving me, time series analysis based on the sales and based on the quantity. All right, interesting. Similarly, now I am going to rephrasing this query, okay, the same query using the Plotly. Let's see what will happen, okay, using Plotly. Now let me copy this and now let me paste this. So here, error that's fine. Let me check here, right? So df order date pd to date time. This is perfectly fine, right? So let me show you the data frame first. So then we'll check what will happen. So, okay, that's fine. Order date is my index. And then let me, now let me run this. So here, guys, you can see, right? So this is the monthly quantity time series, and this is the monthly sales time series. Okay, so that's how you can play with this data set. Now let me do one thing. Let me reset the index. Okay, so simple df.sketch dot how to. Can you reset the index? Now is done. Now let me show you the data. Okay, so the index is resetted. All right. Now look at this in different way. Let's say df.sketch.how to. And now I am saying, can you perform time series analysis uh, based on date wise, okay, or based on sales using Python plotly, and use the grid-on template. Okay, guys. Now let me run this. So that's fine. Now let me run this. And here as well, right? We have the same error, but that's fine. Let me put the comment. Now let me break this line, okay, like this. Now let me run this. Now, guys, let me copy here, and now let me try to run this. And here, the same error here we are having. So the line number is key error. Why the key error? So df dot columns. So we don't have, okay, let me do one thing. Df dot reset index and in place equal to true. Now let me run this. So guys, you can see here, right? It's working fine, okay? So earlier, let's say we have set this index. So that's why, the order date is not reflecting here, okay? So you can see. So that's why we have to, reset the index again. Now it is working fine. Okay, interesting. Now let me perform some more query dot how to. And here, let's say, can you perform moving average based on quantity? Now let me run this. So guys, can I copy here and can I paste this? So guys, this is the moving average, right? Now let me print the data frame in different way. Simple df dot head, so you can understand. So guys, this is the moving average, right? So based on, let's say what I have done it. So based on the quantity, right? Now look at this. So this is the quantity, okay? So this is the moving average, right? So, once you add this, so what will be the moving average? Once you add these three value, right? So what will be the moving average, right? So I am using here the average, and the window size, I am taking here the 3, right? That's fine. All right. Now, let me ask some more query. Let's say sketch dot how to. So can you create columns with year, with month name and quarter, and added into the data frame? Simple. So guys, let me copy here, and now let me paste this. Okay, it is showing you the output as well. That's fine. So let me copy simple, and now let me paste this. Easy. Now let me again, guys, we need to reset the index. So df dot reset index, and here in place equal to true. Now you can run this. Easy. Now, when I'm going to show you the column name, let's say simple, you can have df.head. Now you will see here, right? So we have a year, we have a month name, and we have a quarter. All right. Interesting. Now let me, ask, some visualization, like let's say df.sketch and how to, can you create tree map with reason and segment and state based on sales? So guys, interesting, right? Let me copy this and now let me paste here. So I don't have this module, so let me install separately. So pip install this module. So guys, it's done. Now let me run this. So you can see here, right? But it does not look good. Now, I can rephrase this my query. So let me copy this. And now I am going to rephrase my query. So can you create the tree map, reason, segment, and state based on sales using Plotly, right? Using Plotly. All right. So now let me run this. Now, easy, right? So let me copy and let me paste. So you can see. Okay. And now guys, some more challenging query. So let's say df.sketch.how to entire EDA, right? Feature engineering or the basic data analysis or high level data analysis also you can perform using this package. Okay. So let me do, can you create, okay, sales bucket column based on sales column? Sales bucket like if sales between 0 to 500, okay, then what I need? Then I need sales 0 to 500, okay? If sales is greater than 500 and the sales is less than 1000, then I need sales between 500 to 1000. All right. Else, guys, I need sales is greater than 1000. And yeah, that's it. Now let me run this. So guys, okay, that's fine. That's how they are going to approach. Okay. So I have to declare the numpy as NP. So that's how, let's say, is going to perform. Okay. And now if I am saying, let's say the same query, okay, using pandas only. So guys, look at this. It is created a brand new functions and using the apply function, it is adding this mechanism. Let me copy here and now let me paste. It is completely depend upon, let's say, how you are rephrase your query. So df.head. So 26 column, now you can see this bucket. All right. So that's how, guys, you can, write, some more comprehensive query as well. Interesting. Now, if you are more interested in terms of visualization, so df.sketch.how-to, now you can say that based on the sales bucket, right? Based on the sales bucket, can you create pie chart using Plotly? Simple. Now let me copy here and now let me paste. So guys, all right, easy. Now, similarly, you can ask, n number of query, right? N number of query you can ask. Can you give me top 5 state and city and top 10 customer and which ship mode customer prefers? So in a single query, right, I have written multiple columns or multiple, query. Okay, in a single statement, then we'll see, let's say, how it is handling. So simple copy here. And now let me run this. So guys, top 5 state in terms of the sales. top 5 cities in terms of the sales, and top 10 customer based on the sales, and preferred ship mode of customer is standard class, right? So we can verify as well. So let's say ship mode. All right. And now I'm using here the value counts. So look at this. All right. Interesting. Or you can use any kind of template as well, right? Any kind of template means whatever the template, let's say we have in Plotly, right? So let me write, can you display all the templates name of Plotly library? Let's understand. We'll see what will happen. So guys, I can copy this and I can, run this Plotly Express. So it is not working. So there is a no templates and okay, that's fine. Now, can I run again? Then we'll see it is giving you the same output or some different output. Yeah, same output, right? Okay. Now, can you display the all templates? Now, let me, can you give me state-wise sales and plot using Plotly with Plotly Dart template? We'll see. So here I have specified that exact template, right? And now based on that, let's say it is displaying that sales. Another query from the Python and Pandas, and based on the SQL Server, let's say df.sketch.how to. Now, can you insert this data set into SQL database superstore in table that is called sales TBL? We'll see. So guys, it is going to import pandas and SQL alchemy. Now it is going to create connection string, and based on that, let's say entire df it is going to import in the name of sales table, and this is the connection that is called my engine. In case if your data already exists, then I am going to replace entire data set. Then I am going to create entire, or I'm going to insert entire data set. All right. Now let's say df.sketch.how to city-wise sales using sunburst chart via Plotly. Got it? Interesting, right? Let me copy here, or let me run this so you can see here. Interesting. And now look at this, the same query, right? I'm going to copy here and I'm going to paste. Now I am saying using, let's say, using PYODBC. We'll see. So guys, look at this. All right, it is going to create each and everything. Then your cursor is going to create, and it is going to create a schema. Then it is inserting the rows. Very, very interesting, right? Let me apply a couple of query as well so you can understand a little bit better. So sketch.how to. So let's say, give me customer name whose name starts with alpha A, or any name contains, let's say, MEA. Let me run this. Now, customer name dot head. Okay, simple. Let me customer names. So you can see here, guys. Okay, so I am having only those customer holding any name starts with A, or any name contain that is called MEA, right? So when you are writing here the filter DF, then you will see. Okay, any customer name. That's fine. Interesting. Now, if you want to, apply the filter as well, right? So you can apply the filter. So df.sketch.how to, and now you can say that, let's say, can you filter the state like Ohio, Florida, and California? That's it, right? Now I can copy the data, and you can see, right, those state has been filtered. Okay. Okay, it is not showing because the data is huge. So what can I do? Let's say filter df, and here the state and unique. So guys, I have only the California, Ohio, and Florida. So guys, I'm not proceeding anymore. So you can practice of this library write n number of query to interact with sketch, and then you have to validate the output, right? And if you are aware about the data set, that's fine. If you are not aware about the data set, you can understand your data sets, its functionality, its behavior using this sketch library. So in front of you, let's say I have, asked some randomly query, okay, and look at this. This is a very, very interesting, right? So in case if you are going to perform any kind of EDA or a data analysis or any feature engineering, so I would suggest and I would urge from every one of you, you can use this library, and this library will help you a lot in terms of writing the logic, okay? And don't simple copy and paste. Try to understand, let's say, how they are going to create a function, how they are using the apply function, okay? Because of this snippet of code, you can learn as well, right? So you can train yourself as well. So do the practice of this session as much as you can. In case if you are finding any difficulty, please let me know in the comment box. All right. So thanks for watching and have a great day.